Welcome to Chapter 4 of the main story of Girls Frontline 2. We figure out what inside the box is that we are supposed to deliver to our client, who almost blew us up. He set a trap to us, and we set a trap to him too, and almost got him kidnapped. However, a powerful doll interrupted us, and we have to retreat. It was too powerful for our 4 T-dolls here. In the meantime, the commander is on the way, or probably already there, to meet up with an old friend or whatever it's supposed to be. My only hinge is Persicalia, but I do hardly believe it because I just don't know any other friends of commander from the real world. Well, let's just proceed with the chapter 4. Chemotaxis. The shadow in the midst drifts in and out of sight. Hopefully, the truth will be revealed after fierce wind blow past. Okay, this is the hacking areas. Connected to the Intercontinental Railway system. Commander, how is it on your end? Helena and I have already reached the station supply point. How is mailing? Mailing was a little shaken, but overall she's doing well. That's good. Connection successful. Analyzing system identity information. Alright, be careful. The analysis will take some time. Additional defense protocols are expected to be activated. ID replacement completed. All units evacuate.
ID 識別情報差し替え完了。
Identification replaced.
指揮官、成功しましたか？
Commander, did it work?
本日は大陸間旅客列車をご利用いただき誠にありがとうございます。この列車は KO12 系列キエフ発オデッサ行きです。途中4つの停車駅に停まります。予定停留時間は35分間です。車外に出てご休憩なさる際は発車時間にご注意ください。
Dear passenger, welcome aboard to Intercontinental Railway long-haul train from Kiev to Odessa. This is train number KO12, calling at 4 station. We will stop for 35 minutes at each station. Please make sure you return to the train on time should you wish to stretch your length on the platform so that your journey will not be delayed.
ああ、すでに車両に入った。
Yeah, we have already boarded the train.
順調なんですね。異常はないんですね。本当に。
Did everything go smoothly? Nothing has gone wrong? Really?
何を緊張してるんだ。依頼人との面会からすでに十数時間も経ってるじゃないか、メイリン。
Why are you so nervous? The meeting with the client was more than 10 hours ago, Mailing. Hearing the familiar name, Helena looks back while walking ahead of me.
メイリン。
静かに。
Shh.
座席はどこだ、グローザ。
Where are our seats, Groza?
差し替え元の座席は 12-01 の A および 12-01 の C よ。
The people you have swapped ideas with are supposed to be seated at 1201A and 1201C. And what is bit B? Is a person between us?
車両番号12。よし、01列だ。ヘレナ、こっちへおいで。
Couch 12, row 01. Helena, over there.
ずっと寝てた。見る。椅子たくさん。
Slept so long. Want to look. Chairs, so many.
今はダメだ。こっちへ来て座りなさい。
Not now. Come and take a seat.
球体はきちんと制御して表に出さないように。それからシートベルトを締めるんだ。
Angry Helena. Keep your shears under control. Don't let them out. Power around. Also, put on your seal belt.
シートベルト？
Seat belt?
右側の手すりのボタンだ。一度押すだけでいい。
See the button on your right armrest? Just press it. Helena stares at me in confusion from her window seat and does not move. I decided to just reach across her and press the button myself.
エスカレーター。
Oh, escalator.
今度は誰に教わったんだ？コルフェンか？
Who taught you that? Kolfnir again?
コルフェン。
ちゃんと座ってなさい。それからコルフェンの言うことを何でも真に受けるなと言ったろ。
Alright, sit properly. And don't let Kolfnir teach you weird stuff. That does not sound like okay.
扉が閉まります。
The door will be closing soon. The train is not particularly busy. I keep an eye on Helena and keep her from shrugging off her seat belt while watching out surroundings.
次は ODE-01 セントラルステーションへと停まります。
The next stop is ODE-01 Central.
グローザ、問題なさそうだ。
Grotha, we are good.
各員警戒解除。セカンダリレベルを出るわ。
All combat units, stand down and exit level 2.
近くに大陸間列車のステーションがあってよかった。軍用車のエンジンが故障した時は、私もうダメかと思いました。
Good thing we are not far from an Intercontinental Railway station. When the jeep refuses to start, I honestly thought we would be done for.
確かにダメそうだ。
We are done for.
え？
ポルドニッツァだよ。どれだけの額を弁償させられるのか見当もつかない。
Polnitsa's bill. God knows how much he's going to charge me for damaging the jeep.
出発前に私がちゃんと点検していれば。
If only I had checked the jeep a bit more closely.
だが巡査隊に遭遇するなんて誰に予測できた？フルスピードでの稼働を続けていたら、たとえエンジンが無事だとしても、いずれガソリンが底をついていただろうさ。
Nobody could have known we would run into patrols. We have been pushing it so hard, we would have run out of gas sooner or later, even if the engine has not malfunctioned.
指揮官、何か異常があった可能性は？推定ではルート上のどの区域も巡査隊の規定巡回エリアに属していなかったはずよ。
Commander, has something else gone wrong? Based on your route, the regions you pass through along the way did not normally get patrols.
奴らは早々に諦めていった。それが私と通信できている理由だよ。まあ、運が悪かっただけだろう。
But at least they have stopped following us. This is why we can still communicate. Maybe I just got unlucky.
運が悪かった。指揮官、運が悪かった。
Unlucky. Commander, unlucky.
ヘレナ、もう安全だよ。寝たらどうだい？
Helena, now that we are safe, why don't you get some sleep?
エルモゴ、たくさん寝た。寝たくない。
Elmo, sleep a lot. No more sleep. I look around helplessly and spot the hologram button next to the armrest of her seat.
ここを見て。
Look at this.
ここをタップするんだ。 ほら、スクリーンに列車の外の風景が映っただろう。
Tap this. Here you can see the real-time exterior view on the screen.
シートベルトを解いてはダメだよ。
But don't undo your seatbelt. Captivated by the view of the holographic screen, Helena finally quiets down for the moment. I adjust my posture and resume my communication with the Elmo.
ゴルフェンたちは素体と武器のメンテナンス中よ。ヘレナの重りはしばらくの間あなたに一任するしかなさそうね。
Golfer and the others are performing some necessary maintenance on their bodies and weapons. So I'm afraid we will have to babysit Helena for the time being.
お疲れ様、指揮官さん。
Sorry for the trouble, Commander.
含み笑いが聞こえてるよ、グローザ。
I can hear you chuckling, Groza.
ごめんなさい。
Do excuse me.
まあいいさ、話を続けよう。グローザ、グリフィンのロゴをあしらった鉄血兵器を見たというのは本当か？
Anyways, return to the subject. Groza, you mentioned seeing Sanguis units with Griffin's insignia.
ええ、正確には鉄血の技術を応用した機械というのが正しいわね。造形と攻撃手段はこれまで遭遇してきたものとは大きく異なるわ。
Yes, but to be more precise, they were mechs with applied Sandvik tech. Both their appearance and methods of attacks were quite different from the ones we would encounter regularly in the past.
鉄血の技術は使い古されて久しいからな。浄化エリアに出現しても不思議じゃない。だがグリフィンは再編されたとはいえ、依頼人のような人間の指図を受けてこうも陳腐なマシンを仕入れなくちゃならないほど困窮してるのか。
Like I said, Sanguis tech is very common these days, so it's not unusual to see it in the purification zone. But Griffin, their strength and influence may have diminished significantly after their reconstructing, but surely they are not so poor that they can only afford such average machines and have to take assignments from someone as shady as this client.
まさか私が離れたせいなのか？
Maybe it's because I left?
指揮官も以前にははるかに及ばないですけどね。
You are also past your heyday, Commander.
もしくはあなたの指揮官という立場に向けた特殊なアプローチである可能性は。
Or maybe the insignias were just a disguise to target you, considering your history.
あの依頼人は私の名前すら知らなかったんだぞ。寝ても覚めても賞金ハンターだ。私が誰だか知っていた上で無知を装うなんて、あいつには無理だと思うがね。
The client didn't even know my name, and instead of calling me Commander, he's just been calling me Bounty Hunter the whole time. If he knew who I was, he would not have been able to put up such an act.
箱が相当大事だったみたいですよね。指揮官、箱を奪いに来たバリアグたちって、もしかしてあいつが。
The box seems very important to him. Commander, were the Voyagas who came after the box also his?
わざとバリャーグの名を出してみたんだ。あの表情からして可能性はあるな。あんな人種と手を組むなど、バリャーグも愚かな選択をしたものだ。
I brought up the Voyagas to test his reaction during the call, and judging by his expression, that was a distinct possibility. Still, the Voyagas were really stupid to work with someone like him.
単純に利用していただけなのかもしれない。ポートベストで遭遇したバリアグはお粗末なものだったけれど、あそこで交戦した戦闘ユニットは火力が桁違いだったわ。
Maybe he was just using them All the Viegas combat units we encounter in the battle at Port West only had basic equipment, while the units we fought at those coordinates were armed to the teeth.
それが確かなら、バリア軍に連絡できて、情報の逆追跡技術を有し、セクスタンスのような高性能の人形を従えていながら、箱の中身については全く知らない人物ということになるな。
So this client, as dealing with the Viegas, possessed data backtracking tech, and has a doll with high combat capability like Sex Tank as his disposal. Yet he doesn't know what's inside the box.
この依頼人、背後に何かあるんじゃないのか？
Can this client just be a front for something else?
ネメシスが過去にセクスタンスに類似する人形に遭遇しているらしいの。
Nemesis here seems to have seen a doll quite similar to Sextant before.
なんだって？ネメシスが？どこで見たんだ？
What? Nemesis? Where?
わからない。キャロリックが唯一引き出せた情報よ。
Unclear. That was the only piece of information that Krolik was able to interpret.
まもなく ODE-01 セントラルステーションです。この列車の予定停留時間は35分間です。これより短時間点検作業並びにコーラックス放射性物質除染作業を執り行います。安全のためそのまま座ってお待ちください。車外に出てご休憩なさる際は身分証をお持ちいただき、発車時間までに座席へとお戻りください。
We will shortly be arriving at ODE-01 Central Station. We will stop here for 35 minutes as the train undergo quick maintenance and decontaminations. For your safety, please remain in your seats and avoid disembarking. If you wish to leave your coach, please make sure you have your ticket and ID with you and return to your coach as soon as possible.
なるほどね。ODE-01 に到着した。面会までもうすぐだ。彼女に会ったら詳しく聞いておこう。それから。
Right, we are here at ODE-01. We will get to meet her very soon. I will see what I can find out when we do. Also,
グローザ。招待を連れてこちらへ向かってくれ。メイリン、軌道基地にとどまり、出迎えを頼む。
Grotha, let the team here. Mailing, stay with the MBV and wait for us.
あいつらまた追ってきますかね、指揮官。
Will they come after us, Commander?
箱がこちらの手中にある限り、敵は手を緩めないさ。一旦切る。ルートの安全を確認したらまた連絡する。
We still have the box, so there is no way they will let us go. Go dark on the comms for now. I will get in touch once I have secured the road.
了解。それから。
Understood. One more thing.
友達と会うんだから緊張しなくていいのよ、指揮官。
You're meeting a friend, Commander. No need to be nervous.
ああ。ヘレナ、降りるよ。
Helena, we're getting off the train. Backtracking. As the clock hands turn backwards, the fading footsteps point to the present.
帽子をかぶるんだ。これからステーションへ向かう。
Put on your hat and go this way. We are heading to the station.
スパイ作戦。
A spy mission?
確かにそうだが、コルフェンのやつ、何でもかんでも教えすぎなんじゃないのか？
You're right, but I think Karfner has taught you a bit too much.
指揮官、難しい。わからない。コルフェ、面白い。
Commander, difficult. Can't understand. Golfing, fun.
どうやらコルフェンとの時間を制限する必要がありそうだ。
Looks like I will have to limit how much time you get to spend with Golfing.
やだ
Less fun. Yeah, no. Helena's voice is getting rather loud. I put my hand on her head to caution her.
し、声が大きい。おいで、人にぶつからないよう気をつけて。
Keep it down. Now follow me. Try to avoid the crowd. Okay. The terrain in ODE-01 is unusual. The Intercontinental Railway tracks are elevated almost to the same height as the fixed quarantine wall some distance away. The temporary stop is on the platform on one side of the track with a cargo passage that connects to the station at an angle. We walk along the cargo passage to the station.
指揮が四角いの
Commander, big block.
固定式隔離壁か。
The fixed quarantine wall.
近い長い箱高い虫がいる
So close. Long box. Very tall. Box. Helena halts and points towards Odessa excitedly. I follow her finger to see the so-called very tall long box.
あれはオデッサの建築群を貫くライトレールと車道を合わせ持ったスカイウェイだよ。立ち止まらないで前へ進むんだ、ヘレナ。
That's a building complex in Odessa. And that's a dual-use bridge for both the intercity light rail and regular vehicles. Keep going, Helena. Don't stop. Oh. We arrived at the entry point between the platform and the waiting area and joined a long queue. I take in the station at the waiting area where the queue shortens. I scan my surrounding, but find no sign of our receiving party.
身分証並びに乗車券を拝見します。
Please present your ID and ticket.
ありがとうございます。ODE-01 衛星都市へようこそ。
Yes, thank you very much. Welcome to Satellite City ODE-01.
お客様の身分証並びに乗車券を拝見します。
Please present your ID and tickets.
OK。
Sure.
お客様方、少々お待ちを。
Commander, Helena, one moment please.
失礼ですが、乗車券にはオデッサからウサートベまでのご利用と記されております。路線交通規則に基づき、途中下車は認められておりません。列車へとお戻りください。
I'm sorry, but those tickets indicate that your destination is Usatowe, Odessa. According to the Railway Transport Enforcement Protocol, you may not disembark halfway. Please return to your couch before your train departs.
あれ？ここはウサートベステーションじゃなかったか？
Oh, is this not Usato Station?
こちらは ODE-01 セントラルステーションです。
This is OD-01 Central Station.
しまった。乗車券を買い間違えたようだ。すまないが、ここから出してはもらえないだろうか。
I brought the wrong tickets. Can you let me through?
乗車券間違えた
Wrong tickets? Yes, Helena, wrong tickets. Don't speak. I push Helena behind me with painted calmness. The ticket inspector stares at me dubiously.
買い間違いですか。お客様がお乗りになったのはオデッサ行きの大陸間長距離旅客列車です。臨時停車駅では乗車券はお取り扱いしておりません。
You brought the wrong tickets. The two of you boarded a long-haul train from Kiev to Odessa. This is just a temporary stop along the route. You can't buy tickets where you get off.
なんとかならないか？この路線は初めてなものだから何にも知らなくて。
Ah, can't you make an exception just this one? This is the first time we have traveled on this road. We are totally clueless.
申し訳ありませんが、すべての情報は販売時にはっきりと明示されております。お客様のおっしゃるような状況は本来起こり得ないはずです。再検査を執り行いますので、この場でお待ちを。
Sorry, all information must have been clearly displayed when you purchase your ticket, so that is highly unlikely. Please, stay here while we perform further inspections on you. Uh-oh.
7番エントランスに異常事態発生。支援を要請する。繰り返す。7番エントランス、支援を要請する。
We have a situation here at Gate 7. Requesting support. I repeat, Gate 7, requesting support. Time to run. Things are getting out of hand. I'm just about to make a run for it with Helena in tow and come up with some other way of entering ODE-01 when I spot a figure waving vigorously with barely concealed amusement not far away.
UMP9?
UMP9. I don't know why I did say it, but well. What a silly misunderstanding.
どうもこんにちは。ODE-01 市政センターの者です。こちらの方々は我々の客人でして、ODE-01 を視察しにいらした訪問学者さんなんです。あ、これ私の重要印象です。
Hello, I am a member of staff at the ODE-01 Municipal Center. Commander and Helena are visiting scholars who we have invited to ODE-01 for a survey. This is my staff ID.
市政センター
Municipal Center?
本当にごめんなさい。乗車券を担当してたものに手違いがあったみたいで、どうもご迷惑をおかけしました。
Apologies. My colleague must have made a mistake when buying the tickets. Sorry for all the trouble. The inspector takes a good look at OMP9's ID and finds nothing out of the ordinary. He returns the ID to OMP9 and finally let us pass despite his lingering sense of doubt.
いいえ、どうぞ中へ。ODE-01 衛星都市へようこそ。
Thank you. Please come through. Welcome to Satellite City ODE-01.
こっちこっち。エレベーターがもうじき着くよ。早く乗っちゃおう。
Over here. The elevator will be here soon, so hurry. She's still named OMP9. I think it's one of the very old dolls. Probably from Girls Frontline 2. 1. OMP9 leads us toward the elevator near the exit. The inspector tilts his head as he watches us leave.
ODE-01 セントラルステーション7番エントランス検査員ナンバー1112市政センターの関係者を確認 ID に異常なし後ほどデータを送る
This is Inspector 1112 at Gate 7, OD-01 Central Station. A member of staff at the Municipal Center stepped in. ID checks out. Uploading image in a moment. A few minutes later. With OMP showing us the way, we ride the elevator to the bottom of Satellite City ODE-01.
お疲れ様。指揮官。
Thank you for coming all this way, Commander.
指揮官久しぶりなのに 全然変わらないね。
Commander, it's been such a long time, but you haven't actually changed much.
変わらないか。そういう君は随分と見違えたな。というか、今はもう君の指揮官じゃないんだが。
Haven't changed much. Well, you certainly have. In any case, I'm no longer your commander. I am...
それじゃあなんて呼べばいいの？殿下？閣下？先生？それとも直接名前で呼んじゃう？
So, what should I call you? Your Excellency? Teacher? Or should I just call you by your name?
先生。
Teacher.
先生。
Sensei.
指揮官で結構だ。ナイン、顔の傷はどうした？
Never mind. Just stick to Commander. What happened to the scar on your face, Nine? Why is it gone?
今はレナだよ、指揮官。
Because I'm Lena right now, Commander. So they are starting becoming actual names.
レナ？
リバネーが選んでくれた名前なの。どんな名前にするかすっごく悩んだんだから、リバネーがいて助かったよ。
That's a new name that Leva has given me. I was really struggling to think of a name, but Leva came to rescue.
リヴァ？リヴァって誰だ？まさか4号か？
Leva? Who is Leva? Don't tell me. 45.
ビンゴー！私がつけた名前なんだよ。ちょっとした問題があって素体を交換したの。それで傷も一緒になくなったってわけ。
Bingo! I gave her that name. I ran into some troubles and changed into a new body, so the scar disappeared.
リバネーはまた傷をつけるなんてバカすぎるって言うんだけど、私未だに迷ってるんだよね。ねえ、本当にバカっぽいかな、指揮官。
Lena said it would be stupid to slice up my face again, but I'm still not sure if I agree. Is it stupid, Commander?
リヴァネーの言うことを聞いておいて損はないさ。
I think you should listen to Leva. The conversation drifts off. The Satellite City is very quiet during the day, which makes the silence all the more awkward.
ナインじゃなかった。レナ、みんなはどうしてる？
Nine. I mean, Lena. How is everyone doing?
みんな？誰のこと？
Everyone? Who exactly do you mean, Commander?
その、あれだ。404小隊だよ。もう10年にもなる。みんな元気にしてるか？
The rest of 404. It's been almost 10 years. Is everyone doing well?
いろいろあったからね。みんな変わったよ。指揮官、本当は他の人のことが知りたかったんじゃない？
So many things have happened, and everyone has changed. Something tells me you are wondering about someone else. Avoiding Lena's probing gaze, I push Helena forward. The one person also in mind is HK460, which is Cloakay, at least in Eurocloud.
ああ、そうだ。この子はヘレナ。
Oh, right. This is Helena.
ヘレナちゃんか。かわいい子だね、指揮官。
Helena. She looks pretty cute, doesn't she, Commander? Helena beams happily at the compliment. She pokes her head out from behind my back. Seeing that Lena won't make any startling movements, she tugs tentatively as a strap attached to Lena's cloth.
レナかわいい。
Lena cute.
いいよね、指揮官は。見るからにのんびりしててさ。 ハゲ散らかしたおじさんの小言も聞かなくていいし、バカ丸出しのアホどもが威張り腐ってるのだって見なくていいし、下心見え見えのろくでなしを気遣う必要もないし、しかもこんなに可愛い女の子をはべらせてるだなんて。
You seem to be living the life, Commander. You don't have to listen to a bunch of nasty old Jesus, grumble all day, or watch those absolute morons acting all smug while keeping your mouth shut, even though you know they are full of crap. And you are in the company of such a cutie.
仕事がうまくいってないのか、レナ。
Hard time getting used to your new job, Lena?
そういうわけじゃないけど、ちょっと昔が懐かしくなっちゃって。
Not really, but I do kinda miss the old days.
最近すっごく忙しいんだよ。しかもリバネートは離れ離れだし、いっつも単独任務ばっかり。リバネーに会えないなんて辛すぎるよ。
I'm always so busy every day. Plus, I can't even stay with Lena. We are always working on different tasks separately. It's such a pain spending so much time apart.
連絡する頻度を上げてはどうだ？
You can just call her more often?
もちろんやってるよ。でもリバネー全然通信に出てくれないんだもん。用がないなら通信リソースを無駄にするなって。リバネーいよいよ冷たい。
I did, but after a few calls she stopped picking up. Don't use the comms channel for matter that does not concern official business, she said. Oh, she's getting colder and colder.
仕事に馴染むまで時間がかかっているのかもしれないな。
Maybe you both need some time to get used to things.
そうなのかも。あ、そうだ。指揮官は新しいメンバーと仲良くできてる？グローザとか。
Is that so? Anyway, how have you been getting along with your new member and Groza?
ああ、悪くない。グローザたちは今、オデッサ周辺のグリーンエリアに潜伏している。何か問題が起これば即座に駆けつけられるように。
Yeah, we are getting on quite well. Groza and the others are in the green zone near Odessa. They will come swooping in if something goes wrong on our end.
何にも問題なんて起こらないから大丈夫だよ。
Nothing should go wrong here. Oh, I bet it's...
もし連絡が必要なときは専用の暗号化チャンネルを使ってね。なんたって私たち隠密行動中なんだから。こっちの周波数帯とパスワード渡しておこうか？
If you want to contact them, make sure to use the special encrypting channel that we will set up. We are on a secret mission after all. Should I send you our comms channel number and keycode?
なあ、頼むよ。
Yes, please.
はい。新しい従業員証。通信周波数帯コードは N57。パスワードはそれぞれ独立してて、従業員証のナンバーがそうだよ。
Here, your new staff pass, comms channel, and 57. Keycode are all independent. Just input the number on your staff pass.
わかった。
Okay. Accept the staff pass and send an update to Groza using the comms channel that Lena just provided. As we walk on through the city, Helena's attention is drawn by the neon lights, which are on even during the day since the long lying streets get little natural light.
ライトがいっぱい。何？
So many lights? What?
これはね、お店の名前だよ。
Those are shopping signboards.
お店。
Shops?
おいで、教えてあげる。こっちのは人形改造専門のお店。私たちみたいな人形が中に入るでしょ。それで出てくるときには
姿がまるっきり変わっちゃうんだって。ほら、こんな風に。
What was it? Come here, I will tell you all about them. This one here is the shop that specializes in doll modification. If dolls like us go inside, we might come out looking completely different, just like this.
ベロベロバー。
怖いでしょ。
You scared?
実験室。
Oh, lab.
実験室？民生用人形の見た目を変えるだけなの。実験室じゃないよ。ほら、こっちのお店は特定の時間帯に入って合言葉を言うと見たこともない新世界に行けちゃうんだよ。
Lab? Nah, it's just cosmetic modification on civilian dolls. It's not a lab. Look at this one here. Apparently, if you head inside to a specific time and give the right watchword, you will enter a whole new world.
新世界行く。
New world, wanna go? Man, Helena getting spoiled here.
残念、昼間は空いてないの。それに資料を見ただけだから具体的にどんなお店なのか私にもわからないんだよね。
They don't open during the day. Anyways, I just read about it somewhere. I really don't know what it's really like.
そうだ、今夜一緒に探検してみようか。
Let's go on a big adventure tonight. What you say?
探検する。
Big adventure! Want big adventure! The quiet streets are empty of other pedestrians. Lulled by the conversations droning in the back, I recall what happened after the battle all those years ago. Some said their farewells and left on their own accords, while others did not get to make the choices themselves. One way or another, all my companions were gone one after another within an extremely short period of time, until I was completely on my own. I walked down the path of solitude, leaving everything behind. All that had happened before seems almost like a dream. What was I thinking? I thought a great deal, or perhaps I did not think through at all. The commander? On this long and weary path, I brushed past someone familiar. I turn around, but that person is already gone. The only ones within view are Helena, who is watching me with some concern, and the curious Helena.
おーい、指揮官。
Hey, Commander?
指揮官、変。
Commander, so strange.
そうだよ、どうしたの指揮官。ぼーっとしちゃって。あ、そっか。ひっひっひ。
Yeah, what's the problem, Commander? Why do you look so lost? Oh,
わかった。指揮官ってば怖いんだ。
I know. The commander is scared.
怖い。
Oh, scared.
怖いって何が？
Scared of what?
それはもちろん。
Scared of?
信号が悪いな。
Do you get bad reception here? I look down to check my communication and find a missed call from Helena. She's using the comms channel that I sent earlier.
話をそらさないでよ、指揮官。
Don't change the subject, Commander.
いや、ただ不思議でね。ここは衛星都市だろ。なぜ信号がこうも不安定なんだ？
No, I'm just curious. Isn't this a satellite city? Why is the signal reception so unstable?
ここね、普通の衛星都市じゃないの。ODE-01、オデッサの第一衛星都市。いろいろあって、もともと高校だった場所に建てられてるんだよ。
Well, this is no ordinary satellite city. ODE-01, the very first satellite city in Odessa built out of a former mine.
三君式衛星都市大陸間列車のアナウンスがそう呼んでいたな。
The sunken satellite city. I remember that's what the train broadcaster called it.
その通り。衛星都市になってから使える土地を増やすために高校の下を大きく掘り下げたの。こんな深い場所じゃコードをクラックして都市部のネットワークにアクセスでもしなけりゃまともに通信なんてできっこないもん。仕方ないでしょ。
That's right. After the satellite city has built, in order to increase their available land, they dug even deeper and lower the bottom of the mining pit. Since we are so far down from the surface, unless you crack the code and piggy bank onto the metropolitan area network, it's only natural that you will get bad signal reception connection directly to the URNC comms. It just cannot be helped.
ここの住人はロレンネットワークが使えず不便じゃないのか？
Doesn't the unstable signal affect the local residents?
昼間はみんなオデッサに出稼ぎに行ってるからね。あっちの信号は全然問題ないよ。それに寝てる時間を除けば夜もみんな外に出てるしね。信号の良し悪しなんて気にならないのさ。
Everyone heads to Odessa for work during the day, and the signal there is completely fine. Then by the time they come back at night, the people either just turn in or go out. Nobody cares about the bad signal reception.
グリーンエリアではそれが普通なのか？
Is that what life is like in the green zone these days?
変わるには時間がいる。リバネーはそう言ってたよ。これでもみんな頑張ってるんだから。お、着いた着いた。
Change takes time, that's what Leva says. We are all working very hard. Ah, here we are.
あそこのビルがそうだよ。3階の左手から1つ目の部屋だからね。
That's the building. Third floor. First door on the left.
私がここで警戒してるから何にも心配いらないよ。頑張ってね、指揮官。
I will be standing guard outside, so you don't have to worry about security. Good luck, Commander. I grab a lung of Helena, who is looking down with a frown and thinking about God knows what. That was not really... but yeah.
「指揮官、ノックしない？」
いや。
なんか
ご協力感謝いたします。オデッサ主席。
guess that's the person.
久しぶりだね、カリン。
Colin. No idea.
久しぶりだね、カリン。
So that's the mysterious person that were speaking to from the comms. And well, I don't know that much of it, but they do have quite the past.
ええ、お久しぶりです。
Indeed. Karen has also changed quite a bit after all these years. Her voice is even and does not betray any hint of emotions.
ODE-01 まで来るのに時間がかかってしまった。待たせたね。
It took us a while to get to ODE-01. Sorry to keep you waiting.
はい。
レナの従業員証は ODE-01 の市政センターのものだった。もしかして君も今そこに？
Lena has a staff pass from the ODE-01 Municipal Center. Is that also where you're working now?
いえ、あれは万が一に備えてオデッサ主席に別途用意させたものです。
No, that's just an idea I had. The chief of Odessa forged for us just in case.
今は非軍事勢力管理局に在籍しています。同じくクルーガーさんも人形の購買および資源の備蓄を含むロレン全域の戦闘力を有する組織は全て我々非軍事勢力管理局が管轄しています。もちろん各種 PMC をメインとしています。
We are working on the non-military force administration. Mr. Krüger is also with us. Those days, all organization with a certain level of combat capability operating in UNC territory all under our control. Of course, it's mostly PMCs that we deal with.
なんだか立派な地位のように聞こえるな。
That sounds pretty impressive.
立派。よしてください。
Impressive? Well, hardly.
私の今の管理等級は確かにオデッサ政府主席のそれを上回りますが、あくまで名義上の話です。現在この都市からは申し訳程度のサポートしか得ることができません。面会場所をここに指定したのもそれが理由です。
I am on a higher administrative level than the chief of the Odessa government, but only nominally. The city can only offer me some perfunctory help, which is why we can only meet here.
何かトラブルが？
Are you having some kind of trouble? Every time we meet someone from the past or not, we have to do some job for them. Like real bounty hunter.
それを今からお話しします。
That's what we need to discuss.
ということは、今はカリーナ長官とお呼びするべきかな？
So, should I be calling you Madame Kalina?
いいえ、カリーナで結構です。
No, just Kalina is fine.
指揮官
Commander?
ああ、とりあえず座ろうか、カリン。
Why don't we sit down first, Kalin? Kalin eyes me impassively for a moment.
カリーナです。おかけください。ゆっくり話しましょう。
It's Kalina. Take a seat, and we will talk.
ソファー
Sofa. I follow Helena to the sofa and sit down next to her across Kalin. On the coffee table between us is a coffee pot half filled with water and an empty mug.
この子が例の。
Who is this?
そうだ。 私たちが引き受けた依頼の品物、ヘレナだ。
Alright. This is Helena, the cargo to be delivered in the contract.
ヘレナさん。
Helena?
カリーナ、こんにちは。
Hello, Kalina? Kalin smiles at Helena and reaches out to pat her on the head.
いい子ですね。カリンで結構ですよ。ヘレナさん、あなたは防護措置のない状態でイエローエリアレベルのコーラプスストームに長時間さらされていながら何の副作用も起こさずに済んでいる。それは本当ですか？
What a sweet girl. You can call me Kalin. But we have to... Okay. Helena, you haven't developed any side effects from being exposed to a collapsed storm in a yellow zone with no protective gear.
風、大丈夫。指揮官、眠い。
Storm, no problem. Commander, sleepy.
休んでいいよ。ここは安全だから。
Take a rest. It's safe here.
単なる免疫体である可能性は？
Could she be a doll?
ないはずだ。ゴルフェンが全面検査を行った結果、体内から機械部品は見つからなかった。これが映像データと検査結果だ。
Probably not. Golfner has run a full scan on her and found no mechanical parts. Here are the images and data.
なるほど。
I bring up the reports and show it to Colin. She looks down and reads through it.
防護措置なしに幾度となくコーラプスストームの中を活動しているという事実、そして身体的特徴から見て彼女が完全免疫体である可能性は高いです。ですが徹底した検査を行わないことには最終的な判断は下せません。こちらで人員を手配しましょう。
From what you have told me, if she really survived multiple exposure to collapse storm with zero protection, then it is more likely that she's a fully immune individual. We will need to conduct a more comprehensive examination to confirm that. I will send for the required personnel.
わかった。頼んだよ。
Right. Thank you.
まさかこの依頼が完全免疫体に関わっていただなんて。
Who would have thought this contract would involve a full immune individual?
知らなかったのか？
You didn't know?
多くの勢力がこの依頼に関心を示しています。私の得た情報だけではこの依頼が異常であることしか判断がつきません。
Various factions have taken a great interest in this particular contact, but the only thing I can deduce from the information that I have acquired is that there's something unusual about the job.
依頼人について調べたのか？
Have you looked into the info about the client?
通信で話していた件ですか？
You mean the stuff you sent me through the comms?
ああ。
Yes.
調べました。この人物の身分、経歴、所属、何もかもがフェイクです。情報としては使い物になりませんね。この依頼の黒幕が誰なのかはまだはっきりとしていません。
I have. His identity and company are both shells. The information was inconcluded. We still cannot be certain who is the mastermind behind the contract is.
ですが、
However,
セクスタンスがこの件に絡んでいる。彼女の責務が何なのかは分かりませんが、これは今まで知り得なかった情報です。助かりました。
Sexton's involvement in this matter is a new information to us. We still don't know how exactly she is involved, but nonetheless, Thank you for bringing this to our attention.
いや、いいんだ。それと、もう一つ使えそうな情報がある。
Oh, don't mention it. Apart from that, we may have more useful information for you.
というと
Huh?
この依頼、どうも初めから私に押し付ける算段だったらしい。その証拠に、品物である箱の鍵が私の証文になっている。ヘレナの周りにいるこの球体がそうだ。
I have reason to suspect that this contract was given to me deliberately. Moreover, my handprints was somehow the key to open the cargo container, which has transformed into the spheres surrounding Helena. Helena does not react to her name like she usually does. She's still leaning against the sofa, fast asleep.
ああ、それについては
Oh, that.
そのあなたなら私も安心ですから。
As she is acting sus. Oh, well. Gave me some peace of mind knowing the cargo was in your hands. So did you set it us?
ん？
Kylan picks up the coffee mug on the table and studies it intently, as if she had suddenly developed a great interest in the object.
君だったのか。
It was you?
はい。
Yes. She puts the mug back down and focuses her gaze on me evenly.
先ほどお話ししたセクスタンスの戦闘形式ですが、最近出現したコーラップスエピフィラムを核としたリモールディングパターン技術を利用したものです。今後のためにもこの技術の応用催促および関連装置を後ほどお送りしておきます。
Saxon's fighting method, which you mentioned earlier, used a new kind of pattern remolding technology centered around the use of collapse epiphyllums. To facilitate your further battles, I will send you the application guidelines of this technology and related device later.
この依頼は君が私に？私の証文情報をインプットしたのも。
So, you are the one who gave me this assignment. It was also you who keyed in my handprints? I assume there's an yes. She's switching to Nemesis mode.
汚染エリア
There is.
汚染エリアに極めて特殊な品物が出現。黒幕は W2069 前線浄化エリア付近で活動する賞金ハンターを隠れ蓑に、誰にも気づかれることなく品物を回収するつもりである。そしてこの品物は特殊なストレージ技術を採用しており、キエフのデータベースより採集した某データが内容物を起動する鍵となっている。以上が私たちがこれまでに獲得した全ての情報です。
A special item was found in the contamination zone. The orchestrator will extract this item clandestinely by hiring a bounty hunter who operates regularly around Tier 1 Purification Zone W2069 to be their mule. The container of the item used a special kind of storage technology which imports data from a certain database in Kiev. And this data can become the key to unlock the content. This was all the information that we had obtained.
そして活動範囲を変更したあなたが突如賞金ハンターとして候補者リストに現れた。
And you just so happened to appear on the list of candidates as a bounty hunter who had recently changed your area of activity. Sure.
なぜ私の活動範囲を知ってる？
How do you know my area of activity?
私は
Karen does not continue. I stare at her. My head clutches at the fabric on my knee as I fight to keep my voice from quavering.
この10年間、カリン、もしかして君はずっと
In these past 10 years, Karen, have you always been? Karen jumps to her feet and walks towards the door. The movement is so abrupt. She knocks into the coffee table, causing the mug to wobble.
アレックスさん。
検査装置の準備はすでに整っております。サンジ。
The examination equipment is ready, Madam Counselor.
ヘレナさん。
ヘレナ？
I shake Helena awake gently. She opens her eyes. Her spheres start zooming around her uncontrollably.
眠い眠い苦しい指揮官
Oh, sleepy. Sleepy. Feel bad, Commander.
苦しい？ヘレナ、どこが苦しいんだ？
You're not feeling well? Helena, where does it hurt?
苦しい全部すごく苦しいすごい眠い
Everywhere. Hurts. A lot. Sleepy.
こちらへ来てもらえますか、ヘレナさん。これからあなたに全面的な検査を行います。検査結果に基づき、身体的不調に対しても適切な治療を行うことができますからね。
Come over here, Helena. We are going to examine you thoroughly. Then we will be able to give you proper treatment. Helena looks at me helplessly.
言っておいで。
Go on. Okay. She tries to master her strength, but she cannot stand up.
彼女を支えてあげて。
Help her out.
ヘレナ、一体どうしたんだ？
Helena, what is wrong with you?
検査結果が出るのは2時間後です。それを見ないことには。
The results will be in 2 hours. Before that, your guess is as good as mine.
そうだな。その前回セクスタンスに遭遇した時、グリフィンのロゴをあしらった鉄血兵器が出現したんだ。
Oh, right. By the way, before we encounter Sextant, we also spotted SF mesh bearing Griffel insignia.
鉄血兵器というのはその鉄血技術を応用した機械のことだ。大した相手ではなかったけど。
And by SF Max, I mean Max with apply SF tech. They didn't cause us any damage though.
今のグリフィンはもうかつてのグリフィンではなくなっています。私が離れた時にはすでにグリフィンは単一業務を生業とするいくつもの企業に分裂し、能力は劣化の一途をたどっていました。今はもはや一般の PMC と大差ありません。この類の自動化兵器を採用していてもおかしくはないですし、奴らがどこに出没しても何ら不思議ではありませんよ。
Griffin is not what it used to be. When I left, Griffin has already fluctuated into multiple companies. Their strength has greatly diminished, so it's not unusual that they would buy these types of automated mechs. As a run-of-the-mill PMC, they could appear anywhere.
そういうことか。 ヘリアンさんに何かあったのかと思ったよ。
I see. I thought Helena got into some kind of trouble.
いいえ、
No.
カリン、10年前。
Colin, in those last 10 years.
カリーナです。
It's Kalina.
カリーナ。
Kalina, of course. In our minds, she's still Kalin. Yeah, like for example, like this. Kalin pushes the coffee mug back to its original position.
ネメシスさんは来歴不明。キャロリックさんはかつてオデッサの民間サービス機構に登録されていました。その後、一時的に ODE-22 衛星都市に出現。
Nemesis is of unknown origin. Krolik was once registered under a civilian service agency in Odessa and appeared briefly in Satellite City ODE-22. So I assume there's 20 cities? The 22 cities? Or is it like city 2 of block 2?
知ってる。
I know.
コルフェンさんの所属情報についても確認しました。第11領護科学防護隊所属。2073年10月の任務中に失踪。現在はメンタル信号ロストと記録されています。
I have also verified Kaltner affiliation with the 11th Medical and Chemical Regiments. She was reported missing in action during a mission in October 2073. They have registered the loss of her neural signal.
私の推測と一致するな。
Just as I thought.
それと、メイリンさん、とても可愛いです。
Also, Mailing is endearing. I stared at the mark on the table. There's water in the coffee pot next to the mark, but there's also no stain on the rim. The room shows no sign of having been lived in. The sun during midday is not enough to illuminate the bottom of this sunken satellite city. All that can be seen outside the window is the neon lights and eerie streets.
指揮官様、また人形を好き勝手注文して。こんなんじゃ今月も赤字ですよ。
That's a totally different voice here right now. It's not the same person for sure. Commander, I see you have been ordering dolls without singing again. The budget is going to be in deficit again this month. As my mind wanders, I can see Colin scowling at me all those years ago. But the Colin before my eyes right now is nothing but calm.
カリーナ。
Kalina. Why did I say? I continue without waiting for Colin to respond.
君の言う通りだ。今のグリフィンはもうかつてのグリフィンではない。グリフィンはもう変わってしまった。それもかなり早い段階から。私が離れるよりも前に。私は誰の駒にもなりたくなかった。誰も巻き込みたくなかったんだ。
You are right. Griffin is not what it used to be. Griffin has already changed, even when I left. I didn't want to be anyone's pawn. Nor did I want to drag anyone down along with me. Some triggering of PTSD.
私は、
それが一番いい方法ではないと分かっていた。だがあの時の私にとっては、それが唯一の道だった。
I know it wasn't the best way to handle it, but it was my only option back then.
私がグリフィンを立ち去ってからも、君は陰ながら私を支え続けてくれた。なのに私は君に連絡できるきっかけをずっと探していたんだ。
Even since I went my own way, you have been helping me in the dark this whole time. I have been looking for a chance to They established contact with you as well.
もう10年になりますね。
10 years have passed.
10年。そうだ。10年になる。
10 years. Yes, 10 years.
迷ってたんだ。君がどんな反応をするかわからなくて。ここに来るまで、私はずっと迷い続けていた。カリーナ、私が。
I was hesitant. I didn't know how you would take it. Before I got here, I have been long debating this the whole time. Kalina,
あなたを助けることが私の責務です。非軍事勢力管理局の参事とはそういうものですから。
It's my job to aid you. I'm the counselor of the non-military forces administration. Kalin changed the subject. For some reason, I feel rather relieved.
ああ。そして今、こうして再び協力し合うことができた。カリーナ、何か私に手伝えることはないだろうか。
True. And now we meet again. And we will finally get to work together. Kalina, is there anything I can help you with?
すでにグローザたちを ODE-01 付近のグリーンエリアに潜伏させてある。以前のように大勢の部隊でというわけにはいかないが、もし君が必要とするなら、手伝えることはあると思うんだ。
I have told Groza and the others to lie down in the green zone near ODE-01. I don't have a large troop of dolls at my disposal, like I used to, but I can still give you a hand if you need it.
ここへ来るまでに彼女たちと連絡を。
You contacted them on your way here?
なあ。だが、大陸間列車を降りて ODE-01 衛星都市に入ってからは連絡を絶ってる。
Yes. But we broke contact after we got off the train and came to Satellite City ODE-01.
その後、レナから君たちの通信チャンネルを渡されたんだ。途中コルフェンからの通信リクエストが来ていたが、信号が脆弱なせいで周波数帯をうまく立ち上げられなかった。
Then I got your comms channel from Lena. While we were on the way here from the train station, I saw an incoming call from Kalfne, but the signal was too weak for the channel to be established.
そうですか。ならよかったです。
That's good.
何ですって。
What?
カリンね、警察が向かってきてるよ。
Miss Kalin, we have got cops coming our way.
市政センターの権限を提示して迂回させてください。
Show them the municipal center authorization and send them on their way.
わかった。
Oh, okay.
警察？
Cops? Kalin ignores my questioning and grabs the communicator on the table.
レナさん、アレックスさんに連絡を。検査は中止です。ヘレナさんを呼び戻してください。これより撤退します。それと、乗車券と新しい ID を忘れずに。
Lena, tell Alex to stop the examination and evacuate immediately. Get Helena out of as well. And you, bring your train tickets and new IDs along. First, occupancy theory. Children do not have a monopoly on stubbornly claiming ownership of people and things.
Kakui, 規定ルート A に基づき行動開始。
Okay, Groza is in danger. I'll command units. continue along Route A.
前方のあれがルートにあった下水処理場みたいですよ、隊長。
This looks like the savage plan that our route is set to pass by, leader.
環境情報の確認を。
Cross-reference with environmental data.
符合するわ。
Their position matches up.
3階。その場で待機。
Spread out and stands by in position. Crosser teams stops at the pipeline area on the other side of the savage plant. They spread out and lie low. I think that's actually what it means. Let's also take a picture of it.
もうかなり経ってるし、指揮官もあの給油とやらに会えてる頃なんじゃない？
The commander will be meeting the so-called old friend soon. Or is it before we met her?
キャロリックちゃん、気になるんだ。
Intrigued, Krolik?
気になってるのはあんたでしょ？
Huh? So are you?
そうなんですよ。コルフェンどうしても気になっちゃいまして。指揮官の給油さんってきっと指揮官のこといろいろと詳しいんですよね。
Well, you got me there. I'm very intrigued. The commander's old friend must know a lot about the commander's past.
コルフェン、まだ任務中よ。警戒を怠らないで。
We're still in the middle of a mission. Focus, Kolfner.
はい。
Kolfner touches the surface of a pipe next to her. The vegetation in this area is recovering, and some moss is glowing on the pipes.
コルフェン、みんなのこともっと知りたいだけなのにな。
I just want to know more about you.
指揮官から新しい周波数帯とパスワードが送られてきたわ。
The commander has sent over a new comms channel and the key code.
どうやら指揮官は無事給油さんと再会できたようですね。
Oh, looks like the commander has met up with the old friend.
隊長、
Leader,
何か異常が？
is something wrong?
異常かどうかはわからないんだけど、グリーンエリアでの身元検査で誰かに助けられたような気がするの。
I don't know, but I have a feeling that someone helped us out when we were having our ID checked before entering the green zone.
水面投影、緊迫、廃反世視生存。
The reflection in the water, an existence of convergence and contradictions.
ネメシスがキャロリックと関係あるって。は？私と？あんたそれ本気で言ってる？
Nemesis said it has something to do with Krolik. Huh? With me? For real? Nemesis simply nods instead of going on her usual rumble. Crowley studies Nemesis' emotionless face, trying to figure out what she means.
私に関係して？
Something to do with me?
敵襲！作戦準備！
Enemy attack! Prepare for battle! Okay, and by who got we attacked? Intel suggests there should not be any patrol units here. Since when has the intel been accurate? Leader, what's our next move? Deploy and crush the enemy offensive.
行くわよ。行くわよ。
Okay, that was a lot of support.
もう終わりなの？まだ私の
They are gathered scrap metal from a bygone era launch on attack doomed to fail. The enemy still deployed more troops. Tied silent, vanish into their shore. Not a problem. All food for my blade. Oh, the energy from Krolik is really amazing. Of course. Krolik, Korfner, focus on the fight. Armor down.
どいて。
ポントゥスの玉結び。
勝った？当たり前ですよ。コルフェンは容赦なんてしないんですから。
Annihilation. It is the victor's duty to clear the battlefield.
死になさい。
Go to hell.
逃げ足の速い腰抜けどもめ。
They scramble just like that. What a bunch of cowards.
警戒を維持。
Don't let your guard down. The dolls take cover around the corner of the building and observe their surroundings carefully. Other than the barely audible noise coming from their operating savage plant, the area is utterly quiet. They can clearly hear the local fauna in their newly repopulated green zone. The mechanical units hang back at a certain distance, keeping away from the dolls.
私が奴らを一掃してくるから、潜伏場所を変えるのはどう？
Why don't I just take them out and we hunkle down elsewhere?
待って。敵ユニットの残存状況を確認してからよ。
Hold it. Let's confirm their numbers first.
この出来損ないのおもちゃみたいなやつら、何か他に目的があるみたいですよ、隊長。
Those scrappy toys seem to be after something, leader.
ええ、同感よ。地形を利用した撹乱攻撃を続けることで、こちらを先導してる。それに数、戦闘力ともに、浄化エリアで遭遇した同タイプのユニットにはるかに劣るわ。
I agree. They're making disruptive attacks using the terrain to force us to move despite their inferior numbers and fighting strength compared to other combat units we have encountered in the purification zone.
ほぐれた線、原初回帰。
The broken lies return to the original.
何が言いたいのよ。
What's that got to do with anything?
生と死、開口と結合、大地へと帰る。
Life and death, meeting and joining, returning to the earth. Krolik shoots Nemesis a dirty look, but does not bother to interpret what she just said.
ネメシスはなんて？
What is Nemesis saying?
ただのザレ言よ。
Useless stuff.
キャロリックちゃん、そんな言い方はよくありませんよ。
Don't argue with your friend, Krolik.
こういう環境は初めてで、とっても珍しいんですって。もうすっごく嬉しい。もう超大好き。
She says she has never seen a place like this before. She finds it fascinating and she really likes it. To everyone's surprise, Nemesis nods lightly in agreement. There is even a hint of smile on her face.
休憩しましょう。ここでの状況を指揮官に伝えないと。
Stand down for now while we report the situation to the commander.
私がやります。
Sure, let me do it.
出ませんね。指揮官、もしかして旧友さんと面会中で着信に気づいてないのかも。
What's taking so long? Oh, maybe the commander is too busy talking to their old friend to see the call.
あれ通信失敗しちゃいました隊長。
Huh? It didn't connect, leader.
隊長
Leader. Rolik suddenly walks up to the furthest point of their hideout. She stood down and braced the battle. The number of mechanical units in the distance is increasing exponentially, and they are closing in on the dolls.
予備ルート B を執行。各員包囲突破準備。
Switching to Route B, all command units prepare for a breakout. Leader, there's sure a lot of those big toys. Everyone, move quickly and break through the enemy's encirclement. Lose those pursuits from this position. Understood. I will lead the way. Turn 6.
どこか
Please
な
be enough. I don't want to redo the stage. Thank you.
あのガラクタどもなんでいきなり強くなるのよ。
Huh? Those useless things have suddenly gotten stronger.
でもキャロリックちゃんすごいですシャシャシャってこれでもキャロリックちゃんに霊兵器の使い方教わりたくなっちゃいました
But crawling is even stronger. You go whoosh 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 whoosh. Even I'm tempted to learn how to wield a cold weapon from you. This girl, man, this girl.
希薄な夜風散逸届かぬ終焉。
And also a blade does save ammunition, which we lack. A soft night breeze, drifting, an unreachable end.
へえ、あ、そう。じゃあさっき攻撃を食らいそうになったバカを助けたのはどこの誰かしらね、ネメシス。
Oh yeah? Melee combat is useless, eh? Then how come I saved you from getting hit? Eh, Nemesis? Nemesis puts an end to the conversation expressionlessly.
新たな通信リクエストよ。暗号化されているわ。
An incoming call through an encrypted channel.
もしかしたら指揮官さっきのメッセージに気づいたのかもしれませんね
Maybe the commander finally saw my message.
ストップ。警戒を維持。
Maintain position and watch your surroundings.
はい。
お久しぶりね
It's been a while. What? Another doll that we know? Armored to the teeth. That figure stumbled over the desk in my memories, hidden the worries that have plagued me for a long time.
よし
Karen immediately starts packing away her belongings. She scrolls through her communicator and wipes all the locks. When she's done, she looks up to meet my bemused gaze and finally flashes me a smile that fills me with nostalgia.
撤退しましょう
Prepare to evacuate.
ODE-01 指定センターの権限を持っているんだろう。単に巡回しに来ただけなんじゃないのか？
Don't you have OD-01 municipal center's authorization? Maybe they're just here as a routine inspection.
念のためですヘレナさんを連れて先に行ってくださいより安全な場所で落ち合いましょう
Maybe, but better safe than sorry. Take Helena and get out of here first. We will switch to a safer meeting place.
この依頼、一体どんな奴らが関わってるんだ？
Does the contract involve more troublesome characters?
ジラードグループ
私たちが知るのはそれだけです。
The Girard Group. That's all we know at the moment.
彼らがなぜこの依頼を出したのか、この依頼を通じて何をしたいのか、刺激している勢力、味方する者、そして彼らの最終的な目的に至るまで何もかもが不明です。
Why have they issued this assignment? What do they wish to achieve through this contract? What forces have they deployed? Who are their conspirators? What is the aim of the said conspirators? We don't know the answer to any of those questions.
何か私に手伝えることは？
Is there anything I can help to?
ヘレナさんの安全を確保してください。今の私たちにとって彼女が最も大きな手がかりですから。
Keep Helena safe. Right now, she's our best lead.
それからヘレナさんが戻ったら、レナさんがまず皆さんを ODE-01 の外へとお連れします。
Also, once Lena has Helena, she will lead you out of OD-01.
カリンね、警察がもう近くまで来ちゃってるよ。ODE-01 市政センターの権限があるって言ったのに、全然聞く耳持たないんだけど。
Miss Carlin, the cops are coming. I have already told them we have the OD-01 munition center authorization, but they are not responding to me at all.
アレックスさんの方は？
Any news from Alex?
まだ連絡してない。
No.
彼に連絡を。
Contact him.
わかった。
Right. Annie looks down at her communicator again and tries to send a message using a comms code.
警察との距離は？
How far away are those cops?
相手の移動速度からして到着するのはあと15分くらいだと思う。
At their current speed, they will get here in 15 minutes.
それとアレックスに連絡がつかない。通信がいきなり途絶えちゃった。
I can't reach Alex. The line just went dead.
やられました。
They are quick.
待ってくれ。まさかヘレナを失ったのか？
Wait, you lost Helena?
心配いりません。追跡可能です。ですが現在、オデッサの管理機構との連絡は不可能。こちらの人員にも限りがあります。ODE-01 では ID 記録を有している彼らは自由に身動きが取れません。
We can track her down, don't worry, but we have lost contact with Odessa's governing body. I haven't brought much personnel with me, and they are all locked so they cannot move around freely in ODE-01.
グローザさんの方は私に任せてください。指揮官、あなたはヘレナさんの位置を特定でき次第、彼女を奪還し、安全を確保した上で次の合流地点へとお連れするんです。どうか頼みましたよ。その他についてはこちらで何とかします。
Leave Groza and the other dogs to me. Find Helena and bring her to our next meeting place safely. That's your job. I will handle the rest.
昔のように。
Just like the old days.
昔のように君と私とで手分けしていくか？
Our division of labor. Just like the old days, no?
ええ、昔のように。
Just like the old days.
了解。
Alright.
窓の外は安全のようです。レナさん、ここからお願いします。9番実験室です。
The streets outside the window looks clear. Lena, you go this way. Laboratory 9.
了解。
Oh, okay.
捕まっててね、指揮官。
think this is the scene from the cutscene.
ヘレナさんの位置を追跡、それから監視部門に伝えてください。オデッサ管轄のグリーンエリア内、識別名称グローザ、コルフェン、ケロリック、ネメシス、延べ4名の人形を9番実験室へとお連れするようにと。了解。プラン通りに N144 計画を執行します。
3時間殿、機関は不法入居者との接触を疑われている。我々は不法入居者を逮捕する義務を有する。調査にご協力願いたい。
証拠は？
識別名称レナと呼ばれる人形が偽造とおぼしき ODE-01 指定センターの従業員証を使用し、当該する不法入居者を引き入れている。レナの所有権は3時間殿、機関の名のもとに登録されている。
その不法入居者とやらを追いかけずに私に絡んでくる理由は何ですか？ご覧の通り、ここには私の他に誰もいません。あなた方の不当な言いがかりに関してはオデッサ州政府および主席に抗議を申し立てますから、そのつもりで。
もちろん不法入居者に関しては別部隊が追跡中だ。これは言いがかりなどではない。3時間殿、ただ調査にご協力いただきたいだけだ。
いいでしょ
う。Managed to delete all the files, I'm guessing.
指揮官、こっちこっち。最初はリモールディングパターンの装置を軌道基地に送り届けてから指揮官を連れて行こうと思ったんだけど、もうそんな時間もなくなっちゃったから。
So basically, they were looking for Lena as illegal individual or some sort of. They were not really onto us, and it's probably because of the railway station when we got out of there. Lena did provide the idea, and no, they kinda sense some sort of hinge on her. Commander, over here. We were originally going to load this entire remolding pattern onto the MBV and bring you with us, but I don't think we have time for that.
ああ、わかった。ありがとう。当初はここで落ち合うのかと思っていたから問題ないはずだ。今は。
Right, thank you. I thought it would be safe to meet here. What?
止まって、こっち隠れて。
Stop! This way. Hate in here.
よし、来て。こっちから行こう。もうすぐだよ。
Right. Come on. We are going through here. We will get there soon.
浄化エリアだった頃からここを縄張りにしているジラードグループが高い殺傷能力のある武器を独自に所持していることが分かったの。私たちがここに来たのはそれを調査するためだったんだ。でも調べてるうちに奴らが他のことにも手を出してるって気づいて。そう、その依頼のこと。
We came here originally to investigate the Giras Group's possession of power private armed forces. The Giras Group previously had jurisdictions over the purification zone back when the purification was still in progress. But as we dug deeper, we found that they were involved in something else. The contract in your hands.
さっきは急なことで聞きそびれたが、ジラードグループってのは一体何なんだ？
Since everything happened so quickly, I never got the chance to ask. What is this Gerard's group?
機械の製造をメインとする一大企業だよ。
A large company whose primary business is the production of machinery.
当初オデッサ周辺の浄化プログラムは彼らに任されていたの。規定だと浄化を終えたら管轄権限を政府に渡すことになってて、今まさにそれを引き継ごうとしてる最中なんだ。これまで新しく権限を預かる州政府と連絡を取り合ってたんだけど、カリン姉がいきなり連絡つかなくなっちゃったって。
The purification work in this area around Odessa was originally entrusted to them. According to regulations, after the purification is completed, jurisdiction needs to be handed over to the central government. And it's no time for the handover. We had already established contact with the oblast government that was scheduled to take over, but Miss Cullen just lost contact with them all of a sudden.
だけどこの依頼と何の関係が？
So what does this Garen's group have to do with the contract?
それを今調べてる。この依頼、本当なら他の部署が担当するはずだったんだよね。今その部署と具体的なプロセスについて相談してるとこ。で、その部署の子が言うには、ジラードグループがロレンネットワークの設置業務を一部受け持ってたとかで、それで念のため暗号化チャンネルを通じて連絡することにしたんだ。
This is also what we are trying to find out. This order was originally handled by our colleagues from other departments. We are in the middle of discussing the specific of our collaboration with them. Our colleagues warned us that the Gerard's group undertook parts of the construction of the URNC network, so just in case, we are all been communicating through encrypted channels.
こうなっちゃったのって、実は私のせいなんだよね。
This situation is probably my fault.
え？
指揮官とカリン姉が再会したんだって思ったら、なんだか興奮しちゃって、警察が近づいてるのに気づけなかったんだ。私がもっと早く気づいていれば、指揮官もカリン姉ともっと一緒にいられたのに。
I was so excited thinking about you meeting with Miss Cullen. I didn't notice the cops until they got really close. If I had noticed them sooner, you could have spent more time with Miss Cullen.
まだチャンスはあるさ。
There will be other opportunities.
うんうん。それじゃあ、真面目な話に戻ろっか。
Anyway, back to the subject. My god, look at this cat-like smug. It's so cute. We stop outside the entrance. Sandwiched in between several buildings, where all light is blocked, their doorway is shrouded in darkness.
ここだよ。地下1階が吸盤実験室になってるんだ。リモールディングパターンのパーツとヘレナちゃんの奪還は指揮官に任せたからね。あ、それと
This is it. Level B1. Laboratory 9. Good luck with the remolding pattern and getting Helena back. Oh, and here.
これ、あなたたちの ID カード。新しい身分情報と帰りの乗車券が登録してあるから。通信装置で識別すれば使えるよ。
This is an electronic ID card we prepared for you. It contains both new identification and a train ticket that will get you out of ODE-01. Just scan it into your communicator.
念のため多めに準備しといてよかった。グローザたちの分も足りそうだね。あ、そうだ。グローザたちのことはカリン姉に任せれば大丈夫。みんなと合流さえできれば指揮官は安全だよ。ヘレナちゃんの情報があったらすぐに教えるから安心してね、指揮官。
Good thing we prepared extra as well. Those should be enough for Groza and the others. Alright, Miss Cullen will sort things out with them. You will be safe as soon as you regroup. We will let you know the moment we have news about Helena. Commander, don't worry.
君はどうするんだ？
What about you?
私
Me?
私は
Lena waves her hands.
かりんねを手助けしてあげなくちゃ。それじゃあ行くね。私がいないからって寂しがっちゃダメだよ。指揮官。
Miss Khan has still plenty of errands for me to run. I gonna go. Don't miss me too much, Commander. I watch her go, then turn and watch through the doorway.